This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and let's get right into the news. All right, so Jeezy says he owns half of Atlanta on his new $1 million Worth of Game podcast. Now, Jay-Z really changes. This is how he shifts the culture for certain ages, okay? 444, he was talking about, buying land, not buying jewelry, not having cash on Instagram and all that. And Jeezy and people like of that age group follow that. So now Jeezy's promoting, owning half of Atlanta and everything. And he does not own half of Atlanta unless he joined up with a huge real estate firm. So you can see the real estate. It's really just real estate development companies. You can see who owns half of Atlanta, and it's like big companies like Coro and different companies of that stature. Now this is what could have happened. Maybe he was buying property all these years, and he joined up with you can become partners in a company like that and have some stock in the company. Meaning you're a part owner, and that could be it. Either I do like what he's promoting, not buying any. He's like, I don't buy jewelry or cars anymore. He already has all the jewelry and cars he could want, So those are super depreciating assets. Real estate goes up and down. His real estate, he said, certain portfolio, certain buildings I own, went way up in value. Now that obviously happened in the past 2 years. Real estate spiked, but real estate's about to take a dip. Interest rates are very high. It's very expensive to borrow money. That makes prices go lower because you can afford less of whatever you're buying, So I don't know if you guys follow like Ben Mala and stuff like that. That's like they'll teach you about commercial property and how it works, and you can sell like a portfolio. So Jeezy could eventually become worth hundreds of millions of dollars more than he is now by selling your real estate portfolio. That's pretty awesome. So Footlocker has removed all Yeezys and stuff. I didn't even know Footlocker carried Yeezys, to be honest with you. I thought they were sold exclusively at different kinds of stores. But they're pulling all the Yeezys. And the George Floyd family has decided to pause the lawsuit against him. They just wanted to be quiet. They didn't have a lawsuit really to begin with. It was really like they just needed to bring attention to the issue because it was a false narrative that Kanye was putting out. It doesn't matter what was in George Floyd's system at the moment. The knee definitely was the cause, so he couldn't breathe. That's obviously the cause. Then we got Lil Durk. Lil Durk is being taken to court for $350,000 for missing a concert due to his 2019 arrest. There's no way Lil Durk was charging $350 around that time. They want current prices in the suit, or they could say we could have invested that money into this, and if they could show they did invest money into a certain thing and it doubled or tripled, which a lot of things did in 2020, in 2021 when the stock market was going crazy. It's not so much right now. He could be liable for some of that. You usually hit high, too, and meet somewhere in the middle. They settle out at a certain price. You want to get your money back at least. Kodak Black and Monica. Now, let's see what Twitter is saying. They said there's a lot of backlash on Twitter from date night. People said, in a world where Faith Evans married Stevie J and Toni Braxton got engaged to Birdman, it isn't insane at all to think Monica would be dating Kodak Black. Monica dating Kodak Black was not on my bingo card. Kodak is 25, Monica is 42. Are y'all ready for that conversation? I mean, Diddy's dating someone that's 27 and he's 50 something. So, it is what it is. Someone said, I honestly thought Kanye was having the worst midlife crisis, but Monica is dating Kodak Black. Someone says, Monica's 42, Kodak's 25. If they were actually dating, then why isn't she being called a creep? Well, Diddy's not. People are just mad. Kodak Black's funny, man. I like Kodak Black. And lastly, Tom Brady, they're moving forward with the divorce. Giselle reportedly gave him an ultimatum, football or the family. I can understand her being a mother, like she wants him to spend more time with the kids and everything, but in another sense, she knows who she married. She married a guy that is obsessed with football, obsessed with winning, and I guess he should have left the game when he won the Super Bowl. That would have been a great way to go out. Like, new team, new Super Bowl. He showed that he could do it without the Patriots, But he's still doing it. I don't know I wonder what his goal is in his mind, When is it enough? Plus, that's his whole life. It's like a death, if he lets go of it. That's how much he loves football, This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Peace.